Hello, lovely Aries. As I was getting ready to do your reading, I heard, I'm the king of the castle. But I didn't hear you're the dirty rascal. But that's the feeling. So, what I would like to say about that is then I started choosing cards, and they were all over the place. Nothing seemed to make any sense. And I realized that was part of the reading. Nothing made any sense. It felt like everything was all over the place. Now, as I'm tuning into this again now, and I go back to the cards, the feeling, and the I'm the king of the castle, what I get is there may be some of you in the Aries collective, and this won't be for everybody, that, and this is for July 7th, or when you hear it and it resonates. So what I feel is that for some of you Aries, you're in a point right now where you are standing your ground for something, and that you're being asked to pay attention, to be kind in your approach, and to call on divine assistance if you need it. And if not, divine assistance in terms of, if your template doesn't allow for that, then what you're being asked to do is really lean into the best part of yourself, the part that can be kind and also strong, okay? Because this is not about you being all flustered and about. I really see this as you standing there. I am the king of the castle. So this could literally be a situation that you're dealing with about your home, about your castle. But it could be you standing on principle for something as well. And what you're being told, calm focus. Don't rush. Don't get hyper excitable. Gather your mind's energy. Okay. Now, the idea of if you have a choice between right or kind, choose kind. In this case, it is asking you to choose what's right. And in this, I say, it's not about putting somebody down in order to get what you want or to state what you want. It is standing for what is right for you. It is standing for what you desire, for what you want, for what you believe is right. It is doing it with calm focus instead of anger. It is doing it with kindness. But it is you also really being aware of choosing really what it is you want, and then choosing how you wish to go about getting it. And you've got the grace card, okay? Grace is a state in which we receive, for no apparent reason, a divine influence which strengthens us in a way that eases whatever problematic or miserable state we find ourselves. Grace needs only to be accepted in order to be received. Now, Aries, what I've seen with you is that you've done a lot of work. Some of you have done a lot of work to expand your vision and your understanding of who you are and identify more of how you want to live your life, as opposed to how you have I almost want to say valiantly, lived your life managing other people's problems, lived your life handling situations that, had it been just you alone, you wouldn't have those situations to deal with. So this, again, is not, and there we go. Okay, so I got surrender or giving up the very first time I did it, and it made no sense to me with the feelings that I was getting with the I'm the king of the castle, but you get it again. So listen to this. Surrender is an active state in which we remain engaged in the awareness of the situation. It's a softening into the reality as it is, not resisting what it is. It's allowing that it might change without being attached to the possibility that it will, or in this case, how. Giving up is the equivalent of just throwing your hands in the air and saying, that's it, I'm done. It's not neutral. You are not neutral. When you are standing there saying, I'm the king of the castle, you are not neutral. You are not giving up, and you are not surrendering either. You are surrendering into the situation as it is, and now you're going to use your calm focus, You're going to use a kind attitude and your ability to choose how you want to handle it and what it is you want to go for, what it is you're looking for. This really feels to me, Aries, like there have been many of you out there who have, you've got quite a strength, really quite a strength. And you have the ability to really manage situations well. But it's your time now, Aries. It is really your time. How do you want to live? What's important to you? What is important to you? How do you want to what is your home base and what is your value system and what do you want that is going to make you happy? What are you going to choose? It's your time and it's your turn. You don't have to burn all your bridges. You don't have to make a whole lot of enemies, maybe not even any enemies at all. And you might find that some people will not like the fact that suddenly you're putting your foot down. And you know what? Sorry, not sorry is the next card you get. Okay? Today, notice how many times you apologize for or justify clumsiness, insights, keeping people waiting, being in the way, not having the right answer, needing assistance, or having an opinion that they don't like, that they don't approve of. No more apologizing, my dears. Stand strong. You are the king of your castle, and it's time for you to clear the decks, if that's what you need to do to live your life well. And when I say clear the decks, you understand that what I'm saying is what's right for you has got to be the priority. And it's time for you to really look at that. And whatever choice you make, you can still be kind and not apologize for yourself, for asking for what you're due and for getting what you want. Okay? Courage, my friends.